This moving series is to help you relieve stress and tension in your low back. Remember, when you're sitting all day, think go the other way. The first exercise, you're going to stand behind your chair with your feet hip distance and your ankles under your hips. Bring your hands on your chair back, press into your heels and make your spine tall. Shift your hips forward as if you're one piece from the heels to your shoulders and gently coil your heart up. If that feels too stressful on your low back, just take your feet a little closer to the chair. The idea is to open up the front of your hips, find a place that feels good to you, and hold for 20 seconds, making sure that you let your breath relax as you hold. And then release it. The next one, you're going to take your left foot back. You're going to press into that back heel and lift your heart up. Think a straight line across the front of your body. Feel the space in the front of your hip and lift that arm up with your thumb pointed back. Press into both heels, stretching the arm tall and the upper arm bone slightly back. Notice the space in the front of that left hip. And again, just breathing as you hold. Releasing that side. And then shifting to the other side. And you can always adjust your foot placement to make sure that you feel a nice stretch across the front of your body, the front of your hip, and not too much, no pressure in your low back. Press into your heels, reach through the fingers, and breathe as you hold. Good, and then releasing that down. Walk over now to the side of your chair. This is a nice stretch again on your low back. You're going to take one foot flat on the chair and your hand to the front of the knee. You're going to inhale your breath and lift your chest up. And as you exhale, just gently invite your chest towards your thigh. Keep the hand pressing into the knee. And notice that space in your low back on this side. Just holding for 20 seconds or so, making sure that you relax your breath as you hold. Releasing that side. And come up on the other side. And the hand in the front of the knee. Gently draw your chest towards that thigh. Breathing as you hold. Noticing the space in your low back. And then releasing that side. Now stand right in front of your chair. And take your feet back a little ways with your ankles under your hips. You can do this on a chair, a table. It's really about finding the right height for you so you feel a stretch in your low back. Your hands are under your shoulders, pressing into your heels, maybe bending your knees a little, and just folding from your hip crease until you feel a comfortable stretch in your low back. Press into the heels and breathe and hold. Let your neck, your shoulders, your elbows just relax. Depending on your range, you can stay here or you can come onto your elbows and just let your head drop down. And pressing down through the hands, come up with your back flat, your hands on your hips. Another way to do this exercise and to really come into the sacrum and low back a little more is to take a block or a book and put it between your legs and hug into it. What this does is it helps your thigh bones roll in, which further stretches your sacrum and low back. Your feet are parallel, press into the heels, draw into the block, and press it back behind you. And just notice that space in your low back, the sacrum, maybe the back of your thighs, bending your knees as much as you like, and hold. And then to come up, just set the block down and come up with your back flat. Repeat these exercises as many times a day as you need to keep your low back free from stress and tension.